Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this special day. As Dean Klein just said, I'm Jada Williams, and I have the distinct honor of serving in the class of 2024 as student speaker. Shout out to my family and friends back there, who I kept this a secret from them for about 2 months. My mom did cry, from what I was told. Today, we celebrate our graduation from Wake Law and getting 1 degree hotter as JDs, MSLs, LLMs, and SJDs. And while we all have war stories about the past 3 years, I'd like to take some time to extend some much-deserved gratitude for those who helped us get here. To the faculty at Wake Law, we say thank you. From our iconic deans to our legendary professors like our beloved Chris Coughlin, who we'll hear from next, you all, we can't thank you enough for the amount of time and care and love you gave us. You all taught us to write like legal scholars and think like lawyers, but many of you also personally mentored so many of us. Your care did not go unnoticed. To the staff at Wake Law, we couldn't have done it without y'all. From Officer Long keeping Worrell safe, to Jasmine handling business behind the scenes, to Charisse, Miss Rhonda, and Tat keeping us caffeinated and fed at legal grounds, we appreciate each of you. To our families and friends, y'all deserve medals or something. Law school is a beast, but having folks in our corner to cheer us on during our victories and nurse our wounds during defeats has helped keep us sane and focused. We will forever be indebted to you for the care and love you gave us. Maybe not indebted enough to explain some contract term you're confused about, represent you pro bono, or always give you free legal advice. But we are really, really thankful. Finally, to my classmates, the legends you are. I gotta say, when we started this journey, I didn't anticipate making a ton of friends, much less being the one standing up here speaking on our behalf. But I'm so glad that I found each of you. You all are remarkable, and the ways that this community has held one another has been both beautiful to watch and be a part of. Sorry. We started this journey together with half of our faces covered. We made it through the 1L COVID outbreak, the historic fertilizer fire, the exam fire, and rabid raccoons. We've competed against each other, and we've cheered each other on when we've competed against lesser non-Wake Law students in athletic and academic competitions. Shout out to the Legal Eagles and the Gold Sox. We've defended dissertations and completed capstones. We've packed out Winston-Salem bars week after week and danced the night away at formal year after year. We've laughed, we've cried, we've screamed obscenities, and we've arrived. As we enter the legal profession, or not, shout out to Brian, it's my hope that each of us will remember this moment. We, at this very moment, are more than enough. Before the bar, before the billable hours, and even before that first big law check clears, we don't have to prove our worth or our worthiness to anyone. We are all kind, supportive, gorgeous, big brain baddies already. Everything that comes later in our careers is just a bonus. Many folks hear the word lawyer and think of some money-obsessed, unethical, evil weirdo. But as for me and my classmates, that couldn't be farther from the truth. For the past 3 years, we've been encouraged to use our interests and passions to provide meaningful help to those who need it. Whether it's been through our coursework, enrollment in clinics, participation in pro bono projects, or the fact that the motto of Pro Humanitate has been all but beaten into our heads, we have learned to incorporate compassion and care into the legal work that we will do. Because of this, I have no doubt that we will make incredible positive impacts on our clients, their lives, and the communities that we find ourselves a part of. Those a bit closer to the profession know that it's characterized by working long hours and high rates of depression, anxiety, and substance abuse. The work that each of us will do is important but demanding. However, I want us to remember that the people in this space and those afar celebrating with us today are the ones who helped us get here and will continue to support us throughout our careers and lives. It's my hope that if things get dark, none of us will try and go through it alone. Asking those who love you can be scary, or asking those who love you for help can be scary. But I bet your loved ones want to show up and show out for you. Let them. Make the call, send the text message. At the very least, we all have each other and can relate at some level to what's going on. We've talked about wellness throughout our time in law school, and we have the power to make it and us as full people central to the legal profession. Now, it wouldn't be me if I didn't find a way to tie in at least a little theology, I know. Theologian Frederick Buechner defines vocation as the place where your deep gladness and the world's deep hunger meet. This deep gladness is not conventional happiness, but is instead one's true calling. We embarked on this law school journey years ago toward our true calling. We learned the rules and thought processes required to allow us to live out our true calling. Regardless of how we plan to use our newly conferred degrees, it's time for us to leave Whirl and put those skills into practice to satiate the world's deep hunger for justice. Let's continue to grow into kinder, more supportive, even more gorgeous, bigger-brained baddies in this pursuit. Thank you all for loving me, for holding me, and choosing me for this moment. Go Legal Deeks, Section 4 forever.